Hey everyone, welcome back to some World of Tanks. Today I have something a little bit different for you. This replay isn't so much about me as it is about a particular other tank. I'll let you look at the minimap right now and see how long it takes you to figure out which other tank I'm talking about. This player, I would like to state right now that at the time of actually playing this battle, I did not have XBM stats working, so I could not see how good or bad of a player this person is, but I could still obviously read the map and see exactly where this was going. So I saw myself going towards the castle, the T-125, and now we have an Action X with us right now. And I'm seeing, okay, with three of us going this way, this could be a little bit difficult. But being in the slow tank and already halfway here, I'm like, what the heck, let's keep moving on. Maybe those tank destroyers back there can help me out a little bit, the T-30 and the ISU-152. And there we go. There's the IS-7 sitting back there in a bush. Now, if you didn't figure out that was the guy I was talking about already, then, well, there you go. It didn't show it in chat there, but I actually looked at him and hit T on my keyboard, which brought up a message saying, IS-7, follow me. Trying to hopefully convince him to come out over here with me. And this Centurion Action X to my right is just getting torn apart by absolutely everything. I'm always scared to cross this part right here that I'm about to, because the tank destroyer is over to my left where that Scorpion G just was. And now there's a Jagdpanzer E-100 over there too, and I'm thinking, oh boy, this might really hurt. Plus we're already outnumbered. Now it's just the two of us here, me and the T-125. So this is a little bit risky. Hopefully though I can rely on my armor, and oh crap, there's an E-100. Spotted me. I spotted him. This is Centurion Action, Centurion 7-1 to my right that I didn't notice until I got shot because I was too worried about the E-100. And then Artie hits me at the same time just to add insult to injury. So as you can see now, I've decided to pick a fight with the E-100, which is probably a really bad idea given that he's a tier higher than me. And I don't have a whole lot of help because my only ally, the T-110E5 over here, he's trying to help out, but he's going to be shot in the side by these TDs over to his left sooner or later. Not to mention artillery. There's a Jagdpanzer 100 looking at him. And, well, he also has a Centurion 7-1 that you just saw right there. Meanwhile, this guy, yep, he's definitely being a lot of help back there. Not a doubt. Now I've got an RU shooting me in the butt. T-110E5 is trying to help me out, but it's just not working. Only so much he can do. Plus at this point, I am a one-shot kill from that E-100, and he is going to peek around the corner with his next shot and sadly finish me off with high explosive. So no matter how I angle my arm with this last shot, I am dead, and this guy knows it. So unfortunately, I only managed to get 2 penetrating shots in that game, which is really disappointing. But, I mean, it could have been worse. I could have had a game like this IS-7. Let's go check this guy out way over here. Sitting to the back of the map. So he's decided he's still going to sit right here. He might have actually fired a couple shots at this point. He might have actually been able to hit that Jagdpanzer 100 on the side. Once or twice. He's going to hit this E-100. Can he actually hurt him though? He has a flat side of an E-100 over there. Oh, no, he fired as soon as the E-100 pointed his arm in this direction. Nice choice, Mr. IS-7. Nice choice. Alright, so what are you going to do now? You're going to wait until the E-100 gets a little closer, wait until you're unspotted, peek up maybe. Maybe this time you can hit the E-100 side. Good, you did something. Congratulations, but now artillery's aiming in on you. You are very much in trouble. And see this, some players like to do this. They like to sit back at the back of the map the entire game. Why? Only they can know. But now, Mr. IS-7, you're doing a great job. Even our T-30 can't believe what he's seeing. And that is you drowning yourself. Congratulations. Just in case, you know, you might have had a chance of doing more damage this game, but I mean, why would you even bother trying to do that? That doesn't make any sense at all. Why would you want to be helpful to your team? You know, there's often situations in the game that you have opportunity to carry at the end of a game, or to help your allies and help them to carry, even if you're not that great of a player yourself. But if you decide to do this to yourself, well, you're not going to be helping too many people when you're dead. So why might a player decide that this is a good idea? Why might a player decide to camp at the back of a map the entire game? Well, what they probably did is probably had a game once that they did an absolutely terrible job attacking. So what they decided to do instead, in the next game, is set at the back of the map. And that time in the game, they probably actually did a little bit of damage. They probably got 4 or 5 shots into an enemy before they died, being more than they maybe would have done in the game before. Now, sure, that's a good theory, but you're not really being much of a team player. Typically, when you're sitting at the back of the map, if you get the chance to shoot at anything, which is only if the rest of your team is losing, then you will almost certainly die, because there's almost certainly going to be multiple tanks coming at you. So rather than make this a 5v5, for example, against the enemies on your side of the map, you're now going to make this a 1v4 or whatever with all the enemy tanks that are remaining in the game. It's a terrible idea. I understand where people are coming from to understand, to try to rationalize this idea, but please, his engine is still running even though he's drowned. Cool, engine's run underwater. But my point is, please, if you're ever outnumbered, one, don't drown yourself, don't kill yourself, fight until the end. You can get a little more experience. I don't care if you care about your stats at all. That might help you earn a little bit more money, and you might just be able to make your team win, which if your team can win, then, I mean, be a team player. You get more credits, more experience. It's great. You get more for winning than you do for losing, regardless of what you did in the battle. So here you can see the exact reason why this guy, as well as some other players, like to use this tactic. What they see at the end of the battle in the after battle report is that they did more damage than half the enemy team, including myself this time. But what they weren't was a team player. If they had pushed with me, with the T-110E5, even if he had just bum rushed, say, the Centurion 7-1 and taken him out of the game, that would have allowed the T-110E5 to push up with me and help me against that E-100 before the Yogg-Parents E-100 got into position. That alone could have meant the difference between winning and losing that flank. Maybe that would have meant the difference in winning the game as well. So the whole point of this video isn't so much just to rage at this guy, it's for me to let you know, for me to help you understand, if you're one of the people that do stuff like this, to just be more of a team player, to help your team. You will actually help yourself in the long run. You'll earn more credits and more experience. You get better stats if you care about that at all. Even though it doesn't necessarily look like it at first, in the long run, it will, I promise. But let's not forget the mistakes that I made. What I should have done, and what the E5 should have done, and the Centurion Accent X should have done at the same time, was sit back like the IS-7 was actually doing, or else push the other flank hard. Whatever we did, we had to do it together, which is why I went with the E5 and the Action X. But what we should have done is sat back together in a more defensible position, knowing that we were going to be outnumbered, and whatever we do, do it as a team. The IS-7 being back there all by himself, if he pushed up, could have made the difference, but at the same time, we shouldn't have gone in there outnumbered. So call this as you will, no World of Tanks battle is perfect, that's for sure. If they were, I don't know what this game would be. But one more thing I want to mention before I let you go is I did blur out this guy's name in the IS-7 for a reason. What I don't want you to do is go pick on him, so if I did miss blurring out his name somewhere, please don't be that person. Don't be a jerk and pick on them. That's not cool. Anyways guys, thanks for watching. See you later.